Well, throughout my life, I've had different jobs dealing with public relations task, administrative assistant task, even event coordination. So what made me hone in on it and concentrate on it even more is when in 2012, a friend of mine came to me and asked me to help her do PR tasks for her son. Her name is Taronica Vaughn Myers, also known as Mama Key, and her son is Lil Key, who Baltimore knows as well as the world knows now because of his notoriety from participating on the Rap Game Season 2 with Jermaine Dupri in 2015, the summer of 2015. So that's one of the greatest accomplishments that I've had as a public relations specialist, working with him, working with his parents, working with the managers, the team, to help market, brand, and promote him. And there are a lot of great things that are happening with Lil Key.
Now.
Well, the choice is to actually say yes to her when she came to me. I was pretty much self-taught in reference to the PR field itself, but as I mentioned, taking into consideration all of the different duties that I've done at different jobs that evolved around public relations and administrative assistance, I felt capable enough to at least, start working with them. And then I researched things on the internet. I read books and said, "Come on, let's do it." And so a lot of it was pretty much self-taught for me for a while. And then I also connected with other public relations specialists as well. It did. It played pretty much half and half because you don't have to have a degree in order to be a very good public relations specialist. However, I had an unfinished degree here at Morgan State University, and I had, decided, okay, I'm going to go back to school, and I might as well get my degree in public relations. And I'm really glad that I did. It's been a wonderful experience. I've been able to do things and academically that I should have done back in 1987 when I first came to Morgan. I was a college dropout. I went to school here for like 2.5 to 3 years. Life got in the way, as they say. But I'm really glad that I came back at such a time as this when social media is really relevant, crisis management is really prominent. So I'm learning a lot of things that are helpful with my own business, because I have my own business as well, which is Lester Public Relations and Events, which helps to market, brand, and promote individuals, companies, products. And I work a lot with individuals as well as nonprofit agencies. So I'm really glad that I did come back to learn to learn some really fresh and new things, but to also refresh some of the things that I already know, and to get my degree. I started it in 2012 when I was asked to help do PR for Lil Key. So I've been working, I have my consulting PR group, my PR company since 2012. Well, that varies because sometimes, depending on the region and the client that I'm working with, the prices vary. But in order to be a really successful public relations specialist, what you have to do as far as a fee to charge is to keep in mind, what is it going to take for you to run your household? What is your monthly rent? What is your monthly BG&E? Your expenses for gas, for food. So you have to take all of that into consideration. So let's say your monthly expenses at home are $3,000. Well, are you going to charge one client $3,000, or are you going to have 5 or 6 clients and you're going to charge them $1,000 each per month in order to cover those expenses? So that's something to consider depending on your region. The average cost that you should charge a client would be about $1,000 or more per month. Like I said, and that depends on if you have more than one client. Sometimes you'll deal with businesses for an event or for a certain amount of time, a couple of months. So it pretty much all depends. There are I got started in this business by doing some bartering work, some pro bono work, but it all depends if you choose to go that route, to make sure that it's going to benefit you as a PR specialist, that it's going to highlight something, a great skill of yours on your resume, or if it's going to refer you to other paying clients. I don't suggest for anyone to do it for free. My mentor doesn't suggest that I do it for free. However, like I said, there have been some opportunities that I've been able to obtain and some great networks to develop some great networks by bartering my services.
Awesome. So you said you've been in business since 2012. How many years is that?
Well, with this being 2000, what, 17 are we? 5 years. It'll be 5 years in November. It'll be coming up on my anniversary, yes.
Any
For anyone who's interested in pursuing a public relations field or strategic communications, I do suggest that you do go to school for it. It's been very fulfilling for me, learning, like I said, learning from the professionals that are here. If you can't afford college right now, or if college is just not for you, then definitely do a lot of research online. There are lots of things that you can learn. Read books. Please, please read. There are a lot of books out here that are written by professional public relations specialists. Angie Collins has a really nice book. She's my mentor. She has a really nice book in reference to the fundamentals of starting your own public relations business, or even if you're just interested in working for someone else. And network with other public relations specialists, piggyback on their events with them if you can, and that's where the bartering would come into play. You may or may not get paid for doing those things, but you'll gain a lot of experience and strengthen your skills in writing, because you will be doing a lot of writing as well as graphic arts if possible. You don't have to be a specialist in that, but know how to put together a basic flyer or a basic pamphlet, because you're going to have to do some graphics, and learn to have fun with